Be happy with that match. And we're looking at the next matchup here. Nick Santos, a true freshman from the Rutgers, is taking on Eric Barone, the redshirt sophomore. Now, a lot of wrestling fans were expecting to see Eliezer DeLuca here, but he did not weigh in, and in his place is Nick Santos, the 10-6 freshman for Rutgers. Now, Barone himself is trying to rebound and find that spark that he had last season around this time. He had an amazing postseason, showed up on the rankings last year, and made it to the NCAA championships. And he's 7-11 on the season, looking for another win here against Nick Santos of Rutgers. And right here, they're on the edge of the mat, and Barone's definitely the aggressor in this opening minute as he's getting to the lower leg of Santos. That was a great level change here on the edge of the mat. He's looking to keep him in, and Santos trying to dive in on that far leg of Barone. Now Barone has the far ankle, and he'll get the takedown. That was great mat awareness there from the redshirt sophomore Eric Barone. A great start to this match, and definitely the momentum he's trying to carry on from his win on Friday against Indiana.
Yeah, starting out strong is definitely key. You saw how lively and active the crowd here at Huff Hall was. They love to see that energy coming out of a match. And I think getting the crowd on your side is definitely key. Taking advantage of these home duels here is key to extending their record.
And a big mat return there from Barone, absolutely. He really is one of the crowd favorites because he just brings so much energy with these big lifts there on the edge of the mat. Now, he's riding tough. He's eclipsed 30 seconds of riding time here with his 2-0 lead. And Barone looking confident as he comes to the mat. Now, Rutgers wrestler Nick Santos, the true freshman, he's 10-6 on the season. He's seen a little bit of success for a true freshman, and he'll be looking to prove that success here against Barone. And he needs to get away here in this next minute and 30 seconds of this first period. Barone stepping on the shoe of Santos, keeping that pressure down. And he's able to get him back to that position. He's looking to work this spiral ride and try a breakdown, but great hip motion there from Santos to get away. Now that's a little rush of confidence there for the true freshman with a 2-1 match here. And there's an underhook from Barone as he's moving Santos there to the edge of the mat again. And 50 seconds remain as these two wrestlers are in an interesting place geographically on the mat now. They're looking to score without going out of bounds, but the referee will call a stalemate. He wants more action in the center of the mat here as they'll be moved back to toe the line with 44 seconds remaining left in the first. Now, Barone started off with a lot of energy, but he seems to be slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, it could just be waiting for the right moment to take a shot, not wanting to be too reckless.
There was a fake shot there from Santos, which caused Barone to tie up with him, and he's looking for a leg. 20 seconds left now. That was really good motion from Santos, too. He's looking for a counterattack on Barone. This should be a great match as we enter the final 10 seconds here of the first period, a 2-1 lead for Barone. He's really pushing Santos across that mat. They go right on the edge, and the period will end there. It's Rutgers' choice, and they will choose to defer as Eric Barone will go down on bottom, looking to get an escape point and extend his lead to 3-1. And immediately the leg comes in from Santos. And Barone up to his feet. He reacted well, but Santos able to take him back down to the mat. And he's able to sink his leg right in a little more now. I'm sure a part of scouting had to do with this matchup. Barone expected to face Eliezer DeLuca, but with this freshman who's clearly an experienced leg rider, this is something that the Illini might not have planned for. And how can these lineup changes affect the upcoming matches as well, Sean?
Well, I think it could also really affect or deal with the fatigue that they've been facing. We mentioned that they faced Northwestern on Friday. They had to travel all the way here to Evanston and then come down here to Champaign. So I think it's really taking into account the fatigue, keeping them fresh and fit for March for the Big Ten championships. And I think it's also just to, keep new faces. They don't want to face the same opponent too many times in one season.
Absolutely. A strategic call there from Rutgers, and there's Barone immediately up to his feet again, but the leg there from Santos is keeping him from the escape, and Santos has eliminated all of Barone's riding time as they go off the mat in that wild chase. Now they're coming back to the mat, and Coach Heffernan really wants to see an escape here from Barone. Santos has shown to be a tough rider here on top as we have a minute left in the second. And there's that same left leg coming in. Barone tripoding to his feet, controlling the left wrist of Santos here. Santos back to the leg, and he continues to drive him out of bounds now. And as they reset in the center, we see a look at the Huff Hall Illini faithful. They're out here to support their Fighting Illini now. Intense stares from the crowd as they want to see an escape from this. Eric Barone at 149 now. There's 44 seconds left, and Barone's been getting ridden out. I think the Illini fans understand that with his experience, he should be working toward that escape, and there's another caution from the ref as it's interrupting this resumation of action here. Barone up to his feet, and this time Santos's leg has not come in, and he Granby rolls in a great move, and there's the escape that the fans were looking for. It's a 3-1 match, and that was a big obstacle to overcome as he was getting ridden out. Now they'll be reset on their feet. 30 seconds remaining in the second period, and Santos here has his leg controlled by Barone, who's underneath, looking for a final takedown of this period. And he's looking for those danger points there as you see the ref motioning and granting a 2-point takedown there for Barone. And there's a challenge thrown by Rutgers now. We're going to come to review here as the Rutgers coaches do not believe that that takedown on the edge of the mat that we just saw was control on Barone's part. And we're getting a good look here at Eric Barone talking to his coaching staff.
Yeah, it's so nice with the booth being here in the midpoint between both of these coaching staff areas. We can see how these players react to the coaching instructions and how the coaches really try to interpret the comings of the game.
Absolutely. Now the ref here is taking a look at the replay because Rutgers challenged that call. And each coach has the opportunity to throw a challenge brick and challenge a call, and the ref will go to a replay to try to see any evidence that could be used to reverse the call. However, they need indisputable evidence to reverse the call. And the ref is returning to the mat as we take a look at this true freshman, Santos, as he's looking to defeat Barone here. And the call was reversed, so it is a 3-1 match, I believe, in Barone's favor as this period comes to an end. And now Nick Santos will take bottom. He's down 2 points after that overturned call. So it was a great challenge there from Rutgers, and they knew what they were looking for there. There's some great motion there from Nick Santos. He's looking to get an escape point here. A tight grip from Barone and another big lift that he's known for now. He just has some strength that is not common here at 149 pounds. He has the strength of a 157-pound wrestler when he's lifting his opponents. Absolutely. And they're back in the center. It's a 3-1 lead. for Eric Barone. And a claw ride here for Barone as Nick Santos is up to his feet. Not too much motion here. Barone is really sagging his weight onto Santos's right leg, impeding him from making any moves further away. And he's up to his feet. Barone again with that grip. There's a third big lift of this meet. Barone really riding tough, but great motion from Santos to get the escape there as they go out of bounds. Now that was some aggression there from Santos. He's looking at these final 1 minute and 11 seconds, and he's going to try to score a point. Barone's not going to give it up easily. This should be a great final minute, folks.
We talk about the influence of the crowd here, especially in these closing minutes. What they can do confidence-wise, psychological-wise, especially to these home players, is absolutely crucial.
Barone will be looking to his fans to give him the energy to finish out this meet, as he had a tight tie there on Santos's left hand, and they're moving to the edge of the mat again. A lot of points scored in this match have been here on the edge. 30 seconds remaining, and Santos looking for an angle on Barone, but Barone's keeping a strong stance, and he grabs the leg of his own as they go out of bounds now. 25 seconds remain. Nick Santos, the true freshman from Rutgers, is looking for a big win against Eric Barone, who's holding on to a 1-point lead. There's a great high crotch shot. Barone in the full splits to defend now. This was the shot that Santos was looking for. Barone's going to need the strength to finish it. And they're up to their feet. A big trip attempt, but a great jump. What balance from Eric Barone to defend that. And there's a roll through. Barone now has the advantage as 3 seconds remain on the clock. That was amazing body awareness. And the final buzzer rings. Some great effort there from Nick Santos, but there's Eric Barone, and you can hear the Illini faithful applauding his efforts there.